Hello, beautiful people of God. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing okay. You are welcome back to my channel, okay? Welcome back to another sit down video. So this video is a highly requested video, like a lot of people have come to my channel. Ugonma, make this video. So this is why I'm here, okay? Sitting down gorgeously, looking beautiful with my baby girl hair. Anyway, you guys, let's get serious into the game. This video, I'll be sharing with you guys, some of the good places you can get a house here in Birmingham, especially for international students, people who are coming into the UK, coming to Birmingham via the Tier 2 visa, right? Yeah, and you're looking for a place to get accommodation, yeah, and this is me now making the video. You guys, bear this in mind. This is a disclaimer. I am not an agent, so don't come to my DM asking me to get a house for you. I've said it before. Please, I do not help people get a house, okay? So I'll be sharing with you guys some of the places I know that that are good, that are safe, and that are budget friendly. You can get accommodation here in Birmingham. Okay. This video is based on my personal knowledge and asking few friends who have been here for the longest time, asking them, and one or two of my colleagues, yeah, before I came up with this whole list. So if you see me looking down, do not judge me, okay? If you have any other place that I missed or you feel that I didn't mention, please let us know in the comment section. So you guys, like I said before, a lot of you have come to my DM. Ugonma, where do you live in Birmingham? Ugonma, where is the safest place to live in Birmingham? Ugonma, where is the place I can live in Birmingham that I will not experience racism and all those kind of questions. So before I start mentioning, what I wrote down in my journal or book, I want to quickly say this. First of all, in every city, not just in Birmingham or in Nigeria, everywhere, there is no safest place, okay? It's only God that protects. I cannot say there's a particular city that is crime-free. No. There will be crime, but maybe very minimal, okay? So those of you who come, which place are the safest place? Everywhere is not safe. Just pray that you move into a good neighborhood where crime rate is very minimal or is not known for crime, right? I also want to say this about those of you who are come to my DM asking me places to live so that they don't experience racism and all. I cannot tell you that, okay? I only live in this particular area, this neighborhood, and the previous places that we've moved in from. I've not lived in every part of Birmingham to know racism or all those kind of things, okay? So just pray to God that you get good neighbors, good neighborhoods, and all of that. So you guys, in no chronological order, let's begin, okay? So the first place, I know some of you may not know this, especially those who are outside of the UK. There is something called council house here in Birmingham, not just in Birmingham. I think it's something that has to do with the UK in general, okay? So council houses are, just as it sounds, council houses. So these houses are cheaper. Quite cheaper. So if you're looking for a house, you can also check council houses because council houses are cheap. You can be getting 2-bedroom apartment for about 400-500 pounds. Okay, so around this place we are living, there's a council house, like it's a block of flats down the road. That place, a colleague of mine live around there, and she told me that their rent is 500 pounds. So you can get yourself a council house. Okay, so the first place I'll be mentioning in this video, if you want to live in Birmingham, is called Edgbaston. Okay, so Edgbaston is, from what I gathered, is one of the affluent places you can live here in Birmingham. Like it's one of the bourgeois places. Okay, yeah, you can check out Edgbaston, and I also heard that it's nice. Honestly, it's not that I heard. I like all my route. Like every time I'm going to town, I'm going via Edgbaston. Okay, Edgbaston house one of the best units here in Birmingham. That's a UOB. Okay, Birmingham Botanical Garden is also located in Edgbaston. I even heard that one time Prime Minister in the UK held from Edgbaston. So yeah, Edgbaston is a really nice place. It's not, I'm not even exaggerating or what people told me. I know Edgbaston, like, I mean, those of you that enter bus 21, not 21, X21, that's the road that bus take. And if you're on the bus, you admire the green nature of Edgbaston, okay? Also, Edgbaston is known for green spaces. you can, you know, play your sports and all of those kind of things. But you guys, I have to mention this. Houses in Edgbaston are not cheap, okay? And Edgbaston is close to the city center. I think Edgbaston is B5. So yeah, it's very close to the city center. Very, very close, okay? Probably that's why houses around there are not cheap. Yeah. But when you get a house in Edgbaston, trust me, you will love it. I love that neighborhood. It was actually one of the places we were looking for when we were getting a house, but unfortunately we didn't get. Okay, so the next on my list, you guys, is Harborne. Okay, and it's close to Edgbaston. I think it's about 3 miles to the city. It's very close to the city as well. Okay, and I've been to Harborne. A friend of mine stays there. That place is nice. It's very lively. The neighborhood is nice. People around there, I mean, there are lots of stores, you know, so many activities going on there. So you can check out Harborne, okay? Lots of stores around there, like I said before, lots of pubs, stores, and you know, all of those things. And the neighborhood is quite lively. It's very good, really nice place, especially for those of you who are coming with family, you know, for your kids. And it's known for excellent schools around the neighborhood, okay? So yeah, you can check out Harborne if you are looking for a house here in Birmingham, okay? So the next on my list is Jewellery Quarter. So Jewellery Quarter is like, it's a city center, like Gong City Center. I think postcode for Jewellery Quarter is B1. Our previous place where we lived before is like maybe 3-4 minutes walk to Jewellery Quarter. Maybe, and around there, houses ranges between 900 to 1,200 pounds per month. Okay, and there are stores around there, and I know there's a Tesco around there as well. So you can check it out. Okay, and Jewellery Quarter, just as the name sounds, is the historic part of Birmingham. If you are walking along that Jewellery Quarter, you see, when you look on the ground, you know, during the medieval era, when you look down, you see this is where King, this one, died. Also, Jewellery Quarter has been the house of jewelry trade for, according to what I saw online, for more than 100 years. And 40% of jewelries made here in the United Kingdom are made around there. Gradually, it has moved from being a commercial area to becoming a residential area, as there are lots of houses or apartments around there. I think there's a museum at Jewellery Quarter here, although I start to be corrected. I'm saying is Jewellery Quarter is another place you can live. It's very close to the city center, good access to transport, especially for those who doesn't have a car. Okay, so check out Jewellery Quarter if you want to live close to the city center. Okay, so the next on my list is Bonfire. I'm smiling because Bonfire is close to my house. Yeah, Bonfire is another suburb that tops the list. Okay, just as it sounds, Cadbury, Bonvita, Cadbury chocolate, all these things. Yeah, that is where you get the Cadbury factory in Bonfire. Okay, so Bonfire is a nice place. I think it's one of the posh places here in Birmingham. Yeah, so if you are looking for a house, you want to live not very far from the city center, Bonfire is a good option for you. Okay, and again, in Bonfire there are fewer apartments, but the kind of houses you see in Bonfire is more of detached houses, standalone houses, and all of that. Okay, the next on my list is Tully Hall. So you guys, Tully Hall is the poshest of them all, like the poshest of them all. If you are looking for a posh place to live, Tully Hall, it is for you. Okay, Tully Hall is a nice place, like about 7 miles to the city center. Is it 7 miles or 7.5 miles to the city center? It's not very close to the city center, but it's a really nice place. I've heard people talk about it like it's one of the poshest places. Tully Hall offers a blend of countryside life and city life. Okay, if you're looking for a place where you can have a touch of country life and a touch of city life, then Bonfire it is for you. They have good amenities and very high rated schools, primary school, secondary school, and even college. All right, so it's very good for people who are coming with their family. Even though you're a single person, you just want a really nice environment to live in, then you can consider looking for a house around Tully Hall. Right, it has good access to the Birmingham city center. Like, just as it sounds so good, just know that houses around Tully Hall is not that cheap. Okay, you can check out Tully Hall if you are recently moving to Birmingham City. Okay, next on my list is Selly Oak. So Selly Oak is another good place you can live here in Birmingham. If you are driving, it's about 12 minutes drive to the city center, and if you're taking the bus, it's between 30 to 35 minutes to the city center, and you just take one bus straight and you find yourself to the city center. Not as if you'll be taking like 2 buses or 3. It's just one bus straight and you are headed into the city center. Okay, so Selly Oak is also known for its quietness. Very good for family people, for people who wants to raise their kids out from the city center. Like I said, it's not very far from the city center, but it's quiet and it has really green environment. And Selly Oak is known for its lots of parks. Like, so I think Selly Oak has the highest number of parks here in Birmingham. Yeah, because there are lots of parks. Like, before you will walk past 2 to 3 streets, you see a park. Before you walk 2 to 3 streets, you see a park. So it's known for having lots of parks. Okay, and one of the biggest Sainsbury shopping mall is located in Selly Oak. And Selly Oak houses a good number of international students. All right, I remember when we were coming here, there's a link my husband's school sent to them, you know, places they can get good housing and easy access to the city center. I remember Selly Oak was one of the places the school mentioned. So yeah, Selly Oak is a nice place, and houses in Selly Oak ranges between 750 to 900 pounds. Okay, and mostly in Selly Oak you get houses. There are apartments, but mostly houses. That's what you get in Selly Oak. It's a really nice place. You yourself, you will want to live in Selly Oak. Okay, the next on my list is Mosley. Mosley is not very close to the city center. All these places I'm mentioning, apart from Jewellery Quarter, which I've mentioned earlier, and Edgbaston, which are the city center, every other places I'm mentioning are just few miles from the city center. If you like an urban neighborhood with easy access to almost everything, then Mosley got you covered. Yeah, in Mosley Hall they have farm markets, like where you get fresh vegetables, They have farm market, and also in Mosley Hall there is this festival they do there every summer. Yes, Mosley Summer Festival or something like that. Yeah, Mosley is a really nice place. I also been to Mosley. I've been to Mosley severally, so I can categorically tell you it's a nice place. And you know, there are lots of students, young people, old people, you know, mixture of everybody, different races in Mosley. So you may want to check out Mosley also if you are coming to Birmingham, or if you are looking for a house or where to live here in Birmingham City. Okay, another place on my list is Hagley Road. Hagley Road is close to Edgbaston, like another neighborhood that is also good if you are coming with your family, if you are a student, if you are working in Birmingham. Good access to transportation, good access to stores, good access to pubs, good access to supermarket and sports places. Okay, so you can check out Hagley Road. Rent around Hagley Road is between 700 to 950 pounds. Now, let me quickly mention this. You know, before now, all of these places you can be getting an apartment or house of 750, 800. Because of high cost of things now, a lot of this has changed. Another city I also want to mention is Dudley. Dudley is not in Birmingham. I think it's around 45 minutes. That's if you're going by bus. But if you're going by car, it's about 20 minutes drive from Birmingham. Okay, so you can check out Dudley. Dudley is a different borough. Maybe it's borough that they call it. It's a different borough on its own. Okay, so it's not under Birmingham or anything. So you can check out Dudley. I remember a friend of mine once told me that his rent in Dudley is 500 pounds. And he lives in a 2-bedroom apartment. So it's a good business considering that it's 45 minutes drive. That's with the bus to Birmingham City Center. So you can check out Dudley. Dudley is known for good access to transport. I know there are about 2 or 3 buses from Birmingham that can take you to Dudley. Okay, so it's also known for its uncommonly cheap rent. You heard me right. Yeah, rent in Dudley is absolutely very cheap and affordable. Okay, so you can check out Dudley if you are schooling in Birmingham but you don't want to live within Birmingham, or looking for a place where you can get a lot more cheaper rent. Then Dudley it is for you. Another place is Stourbridge. Stourbridge is also close to Dudley. It has attractive house prices, rich history, and outstanding schools as well. So with all these places I mentioned, that will be all for places to live here in Birmingham. I only made mention of the places I know, and I've asked my friends and colleagues who are able to give me 1 or 2 information. Okay, when we came into the UK, we did our quarantine around B19. at Lozells, precisely. The Airbnb we got was in Lozells, and that neighborhood is really, really nice. And the two biggest African stores here in Birmingham are located around there. You have Jenny's is close to Lozells, and Sammy's is close to Lozells as well. So Lozells is a really nice place. We were hoping that we'll get a house while we were in quarantine. That was before we got our apartment. We were hoping that we get a house around there, but unfortunately we didn't. It's a really nice place, and there are lots of immigrants. Like, if you want to talk about places that you get lots and lots of immigrants, is Lozells. So you can check that out if you're coming in new in Birmingham, okay? And that place is Aston. Aston, just like it sounds, Aston is a nice place. I know most of you have already gotten an admission in Aston University. So yeah, Aston University is in Aston. And last week, my family actually went to Aston. Yeah, I think that vlog will come up later. So Aston is a really nice place. I will recommend you check houses around there as well, okay? The next on my list is Batley Green. Batley Green, I've not been to Batley Green, but from what I saw on the internet, it's a really nice place for you to move in, okay? That place you can move into within Birmingham here is Handsworth. Yeah, Handsworth. I've been to Handsworth once, I've been twice. The first time I was there, I went to visit someone. The second time I was there, I just drove past, and it's a really nice neighborhood. It's a bubbly neighborhood, although it's mostly, you know, you get all these Asian people around there, but from what I heard, it's really a nice place. So beautiful people, thank you for joining me in this video. I hope with this video you're able to get one or two and channel your search for housing here in Birmingham, okay? Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys in my next one.